In this video, you will learn how to use Sourceful to create beautiful, professional packaging design. Starting with just a brand name and an idea for your product, we'll go all the way through to getting editable artwork files that your supplier can use to make the design into a reality. Hi, I'm Wing, the founder of Sourceful. I grew up in London and then moved to Manchester after university to work in e-commerce and consumer goods. I was the chief marketing officer and then chief technology officer of a fast-growing company that grew to over $1 billion in annual revenues. I took that experience and started Sourceful to help founders and brands around the world who have big dreams too. AI is already changing many parts of what it takes to build a brand. And with Sourceful, we are building an AI-enabled packaging design team for every founder. For this video, I'm going to start from scratch. I love matcha tea, so we're going to create a new drinks brand called Matcha Power. It's for professionals who want a caffeine kick in the morning, but don't want that spike and then dip that you get with normal coffee. I recently tried matcha with strawberry and it was delicious. So I don't have a logo or any real idea on colors or styles yet. I just want to see what Sourceful's AI packaging designer can do. So I'm going to load up the Sourceful homepage, and in the prompt box I'm going to write, "Hey Sourceful, I'm creating a new brand called Matcha Power. Can you design me some packaging for strawberry," let's start there, "flavored matcha drinks. It should appeal to professionals, and we are trying to get them to replace their usual coffee runs with a matcha in the morning." Okay, I'll hit start your design. Now, the AI knows about a ton of different packaging types, but it has helpfully recommended a few that make sense for us. So there's a product box, a drinks can, a liquid carton if we want to go down that route, a mailer box if we want to do e-commerce, and then a shelf box if we want to have a shelf display. So let's go with the actual primary product, which let's say it's a drinks can. I'm going to continue to branding. So at the moment, all I have is Matcha Power, and I don't yet have a slogan. So I'll leave that blank for now. I've got to pick colors and styles. So let's say, okay, well, I definitely know that it probably should be green because matcha is green. And it should probably also be red because of strawberries. So I'm going to choose green and red. That's pretty safe. And then for styles, there's a bunch of different styles here. I think, we can refine this later. Let's go for something that is modern. We're appealing to professionals. We can remix this later. And I don't have a logo and I don't yet have any inspiration. So that's fine. Continue to summary, and then I will hit generate. Okay, great. So let's have a look at these designs. So our AI packaging designer, just like any packaging designer would, has come up with 3 design routes, directions for us to explore. The first one is vibrant energy fusion. I can kind of see the idea. It's pretty striking. Some things I like, some things I don't like about this one. Okay, but I do like the fact that it immediately catches your attention. The second one, I think this is quite safe. It's Zen minimalist harmony. Can definitely see the idea here. It's kind of slightly more subdued. Feels light. For people who like kind of soft matcha drinks, this would definitely work. But it's not giving me the sense of power. That's for sure. And then this last one, usually you get one like this is a bit more crazier. I definitely think that there are some cool ideas here, but it's a bit too much for me, I'd say. I think the one I think is closest is this vibrant energy fusion, but there's definitely some changes I want to make. So I'm going to go ahead and click refine, and I'm just going to tell the AI what I like and don't like about it. So I like the bold font, want a big bold logo for Matcha Power. I think the green could be darker. Normally when you have matcha tea, it's actually quite dark. I know that a lot of matcha drinks these days are quite light, but I like the darker green. It feels stronger. And I want strawberry graphics on the design itself to make it clearly a strawberry flavor matcha drink. Okay, great. So I click on refine route, and that's going to drop down and start working on a new route for me. I'd have to wait for days. I can get my feedback straight in here in the tool and get some new designs. Okay, so sounds like it's listening. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, great. The results have now loaded in. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think this has got some potential here. There's this one I really think is cool. It's kind of gone for a sort of pink strawberry one. This is nice as well. They've gone here a little bit off-piste. I wanted dark green. They've kind of gone for a very red and black design. But I think there's something in here. I'm going to do one more refine. So just so I can be clear on this, and say the matcha power should be all caps, logo front and center, use a dark green artwork alongside red strawberry graphics. Okay. I just think the matcha power name is so strong. I don't want to hide it with this this M. I want to get matcha power in there. So let's see what comes back now. And you can do refines as many times as you want. It just costs 5 credits each time. All right. Yeah, now we're talking. This is cool. I think that this has got loads of potential. I'm really feeling that one. I think that is what I was trying to get at when I was talking about a powerful drink. Obviously, strawberries is such a, when you see them visually, you just know, yes, for a lot of people, that's just, I love strawberries. Okay, now I'm going to click onto the image and zoom in. So I've got this preview page. I can see all my images here. I'm looking at this one. So now I can see it a bit larger. So I'm not really worried, and you don't have to worry about the exact text here because that'll get fixed up when we go to making it print ready. The key thing is that I like this as an idea, and then the logo is awesome. Okay, I like the sizing. That's just a strawberry, of course. Yeah, cool. This makes sense to me. I think that the matcha powder is unnecessary. You don't normally show matcha powder. So here, and then these little kind of strawberry type things are not necessary. We already have the big strawberries there. So I'm just gonna clean it up. So I'm gonna go to edit image. I've got a bunch of different tools. I'm gonna go to magic arrays. And I'm just going to go and select here. Let's go and select this area. Don't need to be perfect. It's fine. Just want to make it easier. Okay, and let's start with this one first. Click on generate, and it will go ahead and get ready. Okay, that's great. So let's see the results. Okay, I've got 4 options here. It's got rid of the matcha. Okay, I think, I think this one is good. Okay, so let me apply this edit. And I'm gonna magic arrays again to get rid of these ones here and these ones here. All right, so let's have a look at these results. And I can see, this is a few options here, but I think this one is good. So I've got rid of the matcha powder and the tiny strawberries. Okay, I'm happy with this for now. Let's go with that. Click save, and I'll save this down. Okay, awesome. So I'll go back, and now this is my edited version. Now, I've got a strawberry version, which is cool, but I want to now see what this could look like as a blueberry one. I'm not just going to launch a strawberry drink. Let's go for a blueberry one. I don't need to start the process all again. I can just click on generate variations and say, okay, I want to make a blueberry variation, replace the strawberries with blueberries, and use a blue and dark green color palette for the design. Okay, and I'll go ahead and click generate. Okay, great. The images have loaded and I have a blueberry version. I've got 4. So one is, the text has gone to this kind of a light brown. This is keeping the red theme, but I think that makes sense. Yeah, this is the blue version. So I've got 2 blue versions. I think this was probably better. Awesome. So I now have a matcha power blueberry and a strawberry version. And so now I'm going to go and make it print ready. So, imagine I now want to get this ready. I want to edit the text, make it right, and yeah, take it to a supplier. So I'm going to click on the strawberry one, and at the top here, select make it print ready. It's going to take me to this page where it will tell me what's happening. So for just $50 in just 24 hours, you can submit your brief and turn this AI generated image and then get an editable file. Okay, great. So all these details, these are the files you're going to get. So I'm going to go ahead and click submit my brief. Okay, great. So now I'm on the editable label design service. So this says, okay, 24 hours. Great. I'm going to go select my design first. Okay, let's find it. It is this one. Yeah, awesome. I need to pick my label dimensions. So it's for 330ml can, it should be around 85 in length or height and 205 in width millimeters. Yeah, I don't have any. I just looked that up on Google. I don't have any brand colors, so let's just use the ones that come from the image. So I'll leave that empty. Do I want them to be CMYK print ready? Yes, why not? And make the text editable. Yes, but I do know what text I want. So let's see what I've got here. I think on the top of the image, I want it to say for your morning boost. See below that it says strawberry. Then below that it should say energizing caffeine beverage. I can change this afterwards because I can make it editable. 0 added sugar on that little label tag, and then 330ml, just standard drinks can. Net weight 13g. Okay, these can all be changed as I go through. Yeah, make sure everything's right, and then I'll click continue to payment. Okay, so an hour later, I get a message from the Sourceful team saying, great, we've converted your can design into an editable design file, a PDF. I've then taken that into Canva, and not only is it a 2D version, but it's also editable. So I can resize this logo graphic, which looks great. I've got the images here. I can change this text. So I'm going to go ahead and this looks good. This is correct. I can change this now. So if I now update this weight to 14.2 grams. Great. And yeah, my 0 added sugar should now just say natural sugars. And yeah, I can then go ahead and do whatever I want to do in Canva to get it ready. So that was a guide on how to use Sourceful as your packaging design team. We hope you enjoy using the platform. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment. Which design did you like the best?